holes in the legs and through the end of the hive, we're going to be drilling them for a 1/4 inch bolt and nut that's 3 inches long. It's also have a couple of washers on here, which we'll see when we put it together. But you want to make sure they fit in the holes. You don't want them to be too tight. So just like we did before, you're going to take this and drill it. Make sure it's the size that this will fit through easily. We're going to drill these as straight as we can. They don't have to be perfect, but we want to try to get them straight. There's one. There's two. So we got our pattern drilled. So now we can do our other 4 legs based on that pattern. I went ahead when I cut these and wrote top on them all. So I need 2 of them that are top left. Two top lefts. So put these 2 together. Just like that. Okay, we're going to drill this next one. We'll put that bolt right in there. Keep that from moving while I drill this other one. Okay, so now I got 2 of them that say left. Done. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to turn this over. We're going to put right on top. Now we're going to make another one just like that says right. This is the left one. I have a right one to go with it, and I have another left and right for the other end of the hive. So now we have to drill through here where the legs are going to go. So we'll do that next. So here's what we're going to do to drill this. We're going to line that up with that little cross right there. Bring this down so that my thumb is running on the corner and the back of the 2x4. Check this again. Check this. Alright, so that's where I want it. So now all I have to do is drill through that hole. This is the top left. I'll go over on the other side, flip it over to right, and that's where I'll drill that hole. I can't drill all the way through that one. I wanted this. Put the bolt in, and now I got to just move this far enough so I can drill. Alright, so that side's done. Now all I got to do is flip this over and do the other side. Okay, we want to cut the other end of the hive so it looks like the first one. So we put our little screws back in here just temporarily. We don't need them all in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in here. Now we can drill these holes and this board won't move. We're going to end up having 2 ends of the hive that are alike. Now it's ready. We have the ends of the hive done. We have the legs done. We're ready to go ahead and glue and screw these ends onto the sides, and we'll be well on our way to completing our Kenya top bar hive. Okay, here we are back where we started with drawing our little lines on here before we got everything drilled. Now we're ready to put the glue on and screw this into place. So we'll run some glue down here. Now when we do the other end, we'll just go across those screws, or you could go down the board. If you want to just go down the board, that's fine too. We got the little drawing there, so we just put this right in place. Get it where we want it. That looks pretty good. Now this board's a little bit warped, so I'm going to put the middle screw in first. My screws are not long enough. After it dries, I got to take these out and put new screws in. Okay, that still looks good. That's where we want it. We'll put this middle screw in on the other side. Just snug them gently. You don't have to get violent. There's glue squishing out, so that looks good. Now I'll put the other screws in. There'll be 6 altogether. There's one end done. All we got to do is go do the other end, exact same thing, and our hive body is done. So I think that's where we'll quit on this part. Next time we'll go ahead and put the legs on, and we'll put the screen on the bottom.